According to the 1974 Health and Safety Act, all employers have a duty of care to support the health and safety of those who work for them. But there's a rapidly growing health concern that most employers seem to be ignoring. Data shows that approximately 537 million people are living with this health condition worldwide. And this condition is predicted to rise to 643 million people by 2030. And according to the World Health Organization, this health concern is responsible for 1.5 million deaths each year. So in this video, I'm going to share what this health concern is and the things employers can do to help prevent it and create a happier and healthier workforce. Now, when we eat food, our body breaks down carbohydrates into a substance called glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar that serves as a source of energy for the cells within our bodies. When glucose in our bodies is increased, it signals to the pancreas to release something called insulin. And insulin is a hormone that helps the cells in our body absorb the glucose and use it for energy. But for some people, this process doesn't work properly. And this is when they are diagnosed with the rapidly growing health condition, diabetes. There are two main types of diabetes, but for the purpose of this video, we're only going to be looking at type 2 diabetes. And that's because approximately 90% of those suffering with diabetes suffer with type 2. And in most cases, type 2 diabetes is preventable, and in some cases, even reversible. Diabetes can cause many health complications, including heart disease, kidney disease, nerve damage, problems with vision and hearing, and more. So what can companies do to help prevent this rapidly growing health concern? I want you to imagine this. You're in a car, driving down a country lane, you've got the music playing, you're having a good time, everything seems fine. But little do you know, 1 mile ahead, the road has flooded. And this flood is hidden around a nasty bend in the road, which means when you turn around the corner, you're going to end up directly in the water. And this is going to destroy your car. But what if you were driving down this country road and 1 mile before this flood, there was a police officer telling you not to carry on in that direction because the road is unsafe? You'd of course turn around and find a different route. That officer has given you the information you needed to help prevent you from damaging your car. Well, employers can do just that. Start the process of reducing health issues with education. Just like the flood, if we don't know we're heading for danger, how are we going to prevent it? There are two main causes of type 2 diabetes. Let's have a look at both of them. 1. Do you know the estimated amount of calories in a chocolate biscuit? One of my guilty pleasures. Well, depending on the biscuit, it's approximately 93 calories. Now, what about an apple? How many calories are in an apple? Depending on the apple and its size, of course, it's approximately 53 calories. So on average, one apple has less calories than one biscuit. Stay with me. Now, if you were peckish, one biscuit probably wouldn't satisfy you. 2 might not either. I'm sure you could probably eat 3 or 4 biscuits, maybe more. But how many apples could you eat? 1, 2? Probably not much more than that. Our diet and what we eat is one of the biggest contributing factors to type 2 diabetes. If we're eating unhealthy foods and consuming more calories than we need, we're increasing our risk. If we eat healthy, nutritious foods and don't overconsume, our risk decreases. Companies who continuously educate their staff on ways to support their health help to reduce the risk of health concerns like these. And this creates a happier, healthier, and more productive workforce. 2. Have you seen the Body Mass Index scale? This scale, also known as a BMI scale, predicts your health based on your height and weight ratio. Now, if you're a bodybuilder, this is not an accurate tool to use because muscle weighs more than fat. But if you're not someone who has big and dense muscles like me, then this is usually a good enough tool to get a guide. I've linked a free BMI calculator in the description box for you to check out. So why is this useful? Because another one of the biggest causes of type 2 diabetes is being overweight and physically inactive. In fact, type 2 diabetes and being overweight are very closely linked. Being overweight increases inflammation and insulin resistance, which makes it harder for the body to use insulin effectively. However, there is some good news. Research has shown that with a healthy and active lifestyle while losing weight, type 2 diabetes can be put into remission. This means the effects of type 2 diabetes can be reversed, but only with action and education. Helping employees to prioritize their health and reduce health conditions like these is no easy task. That's where we can help. At Loving Life, we help companies support the health and well-being of their employees. We've got a range of webinars and workshops to educate employees to live life better. Visit the website for more info. And check out this video here, the 7-day wellness challenge, to inspire you and your colleagues to take action.